We are nearing the end of 2025 and you still didn't start your online business yet. It's the truth, isn't it? You started on January 1st, you said, I'm gonna start an online business, and now it's November and you still didn't start that online business. And I'm not here to shame you on that. I'm here to tell you that there's still time. Don't let yourself down. We still have 2 months until the new year. And what you're gonna do is you are going to start your shop today or this week. I'm gonna give you that. This week, you could start an Etsy print-on-demand shop. Start making sales, because this is the best time of year to sell on Etsy. Everybody's shopping for gifts. Start making sales in 2025 and propel your shop into 2026. Like, this is the best time to start, not January 1st. Right now is the best time to start an online business. And it's okay if you don't know what you're doing. Do not procrastinate. Just take the steps to get started, get messy, jump in, stay consistent, and do it. And I'm going to fast track the setup part of it for you, because in my description, I have a free print on demand to freedom course that's going to hold your hand step by step through the whole process. But before you click that link, let me explain to you what print on demand even is, so you can see if it's worth your time. But I'm telling you, I tried so many different side hustles and this was the one that made me the most successful. What is print on demand? Basically, you sell products that you don't hold inventory for, because Printify is a printing company that will print your designs onto their products, package it up nicely, and ship it to your customers for you. And it's going to be synced up to a platform such as Etsy, Shopify, EVERBEE store, whichever one you choose. You can sync it to that platform so that when you get an order, they automatically know to make the product and ship it out. And it's high quality products. I'm gonna get my laptop in a second and show you what they have to offer. Here we are within Printify. This is my go-to print-on-demand company that I have shipped thousands of products using them to my customers. I have thousands of 5-star reviews on Etsy. The products are really great quality. I've actually ordered some myself. They have hundreds of products that you can choose from. If we come to catalog here, you can see a bunch of the categories, and when you click in, you're going to find even more within each category. For example, if we come to t-shirts, there are a bunch of different brands that you can choose from. If you decide you want to sell t-shirts, I will tell you that my go-tos are the Bella Canvas 3001 and Comfort Colors 1717. These are my top sellers in my Etsy shops. But there are more things besides apparel that you can sell. You can sell things like mugs. They have plenty of different options. You can sell candles. Candles are huge sellers on Etsy as well. The design would go on the label part here. You can sell bottles and tumblers. Super popular, and so many different variations here. You could sell journals and notebooks, magnets and stickers, home decor, pet products, baby products. It's literally endless, the amount of products that you could sell in your shop. And here are all of the different platforms that you can sync Printify up to. My main one is Etsy, but many people use Shopify. You can do TikTok Shop, Amazon. You could have your own Printify pop-up store, whichever one fits you. It's fairly simple to connect to any of these, and like I said in my course in the description below, it is free. It shows you how to connect to Etsy, which I find was the easiest for me to get started. It's easy to set up and start selling, large audience and traffic, and low listing fees. If you're still watching, can you do me a huge favor and in the comment section below type New Year's resolution? This way I know that you're still with me, and 2, it helps boost the engagement on this video. Thank you so much. So you might be thinking, you mentioned they print designs onto the products. I don't know how to design. Guess what? That's okay. You don't have to be an artist or a graphic designer, because there's platforms like Kittl where you can make a design so quickly in a matter of minutes. Let me show you. Now we are in Kittle, and I'm going to show you how you can make a design within minutes so easily. So first I'm coming to templates here, and if you want to try out Kittle yourself, you can do so for free with the link in my description below. So we're going to choose templates, and then up here you can choose whatever it is that you are trying to make. So we're going to do merchandise because this is for print on demand, and you can see the categories up here. So let's say we want to make a bag. We would click into here, and a bunch of really great templates are going to appear for us that we can tweak in a matter of minutes. So I'm going to choose this one as an example, use template, and I'm going to show you how easy it is to make this your own design. So I'm simply going to change the text to follow the plan. This is my favorite saying. And then I'm going to change the butterfly here. So I'm going to click on this. We can prompt it to something else if we want, or you can come over to this side toolbar and click illustrations here and type in the search what you are looking for. So let's say we want to change this to a rainbow. Here are a bunch of options appearing for us. Now, the ones that have the badge come with the pro version. The ones without a badge you can use for free. So like I said, you can try this out for free with the link in my description below. If you end up liking it and you want the pro plan, then use Jenny Shop YT in all caps to get 25% off of any of the Kittle plans. So we're gonna come through. I'm going to choose one that I like. Now keep in mind, whatever I choose here is going to be this type of aesthetic, and I'll show you what I mean in just a moment when I find one that I like. All right, let's try this one here. This is a free one. Okay, great. So see how it changed it to the aesthetic to match the whole overall design. Now I do want to send this backwards so that we can see these stars better. So I'm going to double click and come down here and click backwards, and now we can see the stars. Now the next thing we need to do, because this is a print on demand product, the design is going to be printed onto a product. We don't want the box behind it to appear, and we don't want these textures to appear either. So what we're going to do is come up here and click that title, and now I'm going to come over here, see where it says color. This is for the background. We're going to click this little dash right here to remove the color. Now we want to come to where it says texture, and you're going to click release texture, and I'm going to click delete. Now the checkered box is behind. That means that it's transparent background. It's going to basically be invisible. You will not see these checkers on the design. It will only be the design. Now it's time to export. So we're going to come up here and click export, and we're going to do 5,000 by 5,000. This is really good for the printing quality, and I like to do a DPI of 300. I'm just going to click remove background one more time and download. Now I got this design template when we chose the category of bags, but that does not mean that I have to put it on a bag. I could put this design on any product within Printify. So now that you have your design, you go into Printify, and again, don't let this overwhelm you. I show step by step in my free course in the description, but here's a little snippet here. We're going to go into Printify, and we're going to take our design and place it on whatever product we want in Printify. So let's go back to Printify, and I'm going to go to catalog, and if I did want to put it on a bag, I would come here, and here is the classic tote bag that you could put it on. You can get a really great profit margin selling tote bags. You could put it on any of these bags, but I actually think that this design would do really well on a mug. So let's go back to catalog, and I'm going to come over here to mugs. I love selling mugs because you get a really great profit margin. Take a look at this price, $3.68. You cannot beat it. So let's click into this, and then we're going to choose start designing, and then I'm going to come to upload my device and pull in that design. Now this can be tricky on mugs. I'm going to bring the design over. I'm going to make it a little bit smaller because you don't want it to go past the dotted lines, and I'm going to come up here to preview. All right, that looks good to me, so I'm going to go back to edit, and now I'm going to click on the design and come up here to duplicate, and I'm going to bring it over here and make sure that it is even. And you're gonna also double check both sides by previewing. Here is the left side and here is the right side. That looks good to me. We're gonna come back to edit and I'm going to choose save product. And then I'm going to fill out the rest of the listing, which I go into detail step by step in that free course that's in my description below. And we're going to publish it. When you publish it, it will be synced up to your Etsy shop if you followed all of those steps from my course. And it will then look like a listing just like all of these, ready for people to purchase. And I just want to show you how much money some of these mug listings are bringing in. Take a look at the monthly revenue for some of these listings. This is just one listing that's bringing in this amount of money. Now this is revenue, not the profit, because you have to remember, you know, it might be like $8 for them to make and ship a mug, and maybe they're selling it for $19.99 and they get to keep the difference. So revenue is different than profit, but they're still making thousands of dollars off of one mug. So imagine having a bunch of mugs or shirts or bags, whatever it is that you decide to sell, bringing in that amount of money each month. So take a look at this one, for example. It is sold 546 times this month. It has had a total of 6,448 sales. How amazing is that? Let's pretend that this is your mug. When someone goes to add it to their cart and purchases it, it will be synced up automatically to Printify, and they will print the design onto the product, package it up nicely, and ship it right to your customer for you. So basically, you are spending one time making a design for the potential of it to sell over and over again. You don't have to waste your money on inventory because Printify doesn't make the product until an order comes in. Yes, you are paying for that product. So let's say your price for a mug is $20, okay? In Printify, it's gonna cost, let's say, $8 with the printing and the shipping. So you keep the difference. You pay the $8 and you keep the $12. Now there are a couple Etsy fees involved as well, but I just wanted to tell you the model of this business and how easy it can be. Now, don't just throw up any type of design on a product and think it's gonna sell. You have to do a little bit of research. So what I like to do is I browse Etsy and I take a look to see what the best sellers are, what types of designs are selling, what types of niches. It's going to be very hard to be successful if you're just throwing spaghetti at the wall and hoping that it will stick. There are some strategies to this. My YouTube channel here will help you dive even further into this business to be able to find trending niches and trending design aesthetics and tips and tricks to help you along the way. But the first most important thing is to just get started, and I want to help you get started because it can change your life. Is it going to change your life overnight? No. Can it change your life pretty quickly in a year or two? Yes. After 1 year of doing this, I was able to quit my teaching career, and then the following year I moved abroad to another country. It's possible. You know, is everyone successful with this? No, because guess what? Not everybody is learning and taking the time to figure this out and do it the right way. But if you take your time and you learn it and you do it the right way, I have no doubt in my mind that you can be successful too. So I hope that this video found you in the right time. And if it's past 2025 and now we're in 2026, then get started on it now. It's never too late. But I hope that this found you at the end of 2025 so that you can get on it now and cash in on some holiday sales and propel yourself into 2026 with a successful Etsy shop. And if you don't make any sales before 2026, don't feel discouraged. At least you should be so proud of yourself that you sat down and you got started and you checked off that New Year's resolution from 2025 and you're starting 2026 on a good note. If you're interested in doing Etsy and print on demand, you need to do a few things. 1, go and download that free course in the description below, and 2, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, because I put out weekly tips and tricks to help you scale your Etsy print on demand businesses. Thanks for watching, and I really hope to see you in the next video.